Welcome back, my beauty squad. If you're new, it's your girl Jessica, and I have a collaboration. Sorry, it's a Jessica moment. We have a three J creators on this collaboration. It is amazing. We have, I'll start to say it, my Jessgus. Y'all know her. If you don't, make sure you drop below and grab her up. She's awesome. We also have my other friend that's amazing, Miss Jenny with Unfiltered 50s. Like, these two right here, oh my God, like another level. These two right here are my inspiration, guys. Like, I look up to them so much. I am so blessed to call them my friend. I am honored to be in this collaboration with them. And so make sure, if you're coming from my channel, you're here, and you don't know who these lovely ladies are, please go check them out. You will not be disappointed, I promise. They are so informational and so professional and just the sweetest, the most adorable group of ladies ever. Like, point blank. And we have a series coming at you, a collaboration series, not just one, but y'all going to see this weekly. What? We are doing a Jess and Jeannie collaboration, the 3 J's, and this is our try-ons, tips and tricks Tuesday collaboration. And I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Tuesday tips, tricks, and try-ons. There we go. So, thank y'all lovely ladies for inviting me. I am stoked. Cannot wait to see what they create. And if you are coming from their channel, thank you so much for giving me the chance and the day and time and clicking on my video and sitting down and watching it. I really do appreciate y'all to the max. Sorry that my intro is so long, but I really want to give y'all the proper introduction that y'all deserve. I do have an amazing trick for y'all that I've recently learned, and if you want to learn how to get this flawless blended face right here, make sure you check out my video. And if it's too long for you, you got these 3 bubbles right here or over here. They're up at the top somewhere. You can grab it up and speed me up a little bit. I know I do talk fast, and I'm sorry, but I try to get a lot of information to y'all in a short period of time. So I apologize ahead of time. But I love y'all and cannot wait for y'all to see my video. And I cannot wait to see their videos. So make sure you stay tuned. And subscribe and turn that bell on, because you don't want to miss another song. Well, that you probably do, but you know what I mean. Squad. So guess what today is? It is Tuesday tips, tricks, and try-ons with this awesome, amazing collab with my Jessgus and my beautiful Jeannie from Unfiltered 50s. We are coming at you with the 3 J's. Oh my God, epic. Thank you so much, Jess, for coming up with this and inviting me along. I am beyond honored to sit beside both of y'all and do this collaboration with y'all. And I have for y'all today a little tip that I've learned. And y'all know, most of y'all know about cream contour. I know you do. But I was watching a couple of the bigger gurus, which I always do. I'm always here to improve myself, to learn, to soak in as much info as I can and bring it to y'all. So instead of doing your base, like you can do, and then doing your concealer and cream contour, they were saying to try, I got this from Dominique Cosmetics, Miss Christine Dominique. If y'all don't know who she is amazing. She's a sweetheart. She has her online. I have a couple of her palettes. I really like her brand. There's so much other stuff on her brand I want to try out, but I only have the 3 palettes right now. But like I was saying, she contours first, and then she puts her base on. So I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. And if y'all go on any of my videos, I always cream contour. But for the longest, I've been cream contouring. I've been doing my foundation and then everything on top. I'm going to do it backwards today just to give y'all a little rundown of how it looks. It makes it look flawless. And if you're new at cream contouring, this is a kind of a cheat the where it don't look as harsh. If you're not like too sure what and how to do it, this is a little bit easier way. There are different products you can use to cream contour. You can get a palette like this. ELF has a amazing cream contour palette. You get 2 lights and 2 darks. They vary from light to medium and then medium to dark. It's affordable. This is the Anastasia palette. This was a gift from Sadia, my sis. And this is amazing. You get these, I think, still at TJ Maxx. And they're not that bad. And then they're reformulated and, of course, in different packaging. But this, you can kind of get it all in one. So if you're just reaching out into cream contours and you don't want to invest too much into it, you can either get this one or, you know, you get the ELF or another affordable brand. I can only vouch for these two. This is the only one I've tried. And then the ELF. So I know both of these are reliable. I like the palettes because you get a different range. So if you don't really know your tone, this helps out a lot. And then, of course, you got the creams right here to brighten. So you can contour and brighten all in one and you bam, done. My favorite way to contour is with a Trestique stick. This is my first stick I went through within 6 months. I do have a backup stick, but I like this. I got it back at Etsy, and then my best friend Bobby sent me a backup, which I'm so grateful. But you have your brush to where you can blend it in, and then it's all in one. But this is pretty expensive. A dupe that I do like is the Believe Beauty stick. It's really nice. I think I have it. No, I gave that one to Jasmine, but I do have this one. This is what this one looks like. It is $5. You get the light and the dark, and I just got mine in light. But today, I'm going to show y'all how to do it with the Huda Tantour. This is a new product for me. I just recently got. I've only tried it out like 2 times. So, I mean, I like it so far. It works really good. It's not wanting to open for me because these daggone nails. And I want to go ahead and give y'all FYI. If y'all hear Luna, I apologize now. But Jasmine's asleep. Mario had to run to the store because yesterday was our anniversary. So we're kind of doing our anniversary thing tonight because he's off tonight. But this is what it looks like. This does retail for $30. So I wouldn't really invest in this unless you're hardcore into cream contouring. And yes, that's something that you like. Because either you like it or you don't. I like it because I have a really round face and I'm chubby right here. And as you can tell, like, I have no structure to my face. So this is a good way to put structure back into my face and kind of shadow out the parts I don't want y'all to be looking at all day long. I like to go in with a flat brush, a brush like this. And then for my nose, I go in with a brush like this. So I'm going to be using 2 of these for today. And I like to do this one first and then my foundation on top because this is a little dark for me. And a little goes a long ways. So let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, like, I barely dipped into this product. And I just, if you get too heavy-handed, you can just take from there and travel along. That's one thing that's good with this product. It is movable. But you want to blend her in. Go over here and blend this one in. But contour is so amazing. Like, I had no idea about contour until I started, like, really getting into YouTube about 2017. And I started watching all the beauty gurus do it. And I'm just like, oh, so that's how they be looking snatched. Because some of these people, like, even with me, I'm not the best at it. But you can totally tell a difference when I have makeup on and when I don't. Like, let's just be real here. And you just want to contour anywhere where you're bronzed. If you're familiar with bronzing, then you should have no issues with contouring. They are a little different. Now I'm going with my little narrow brush. You could also use a liner brush if you want to be really precise on your nose. Just dip it in there. And see, if you contour first and then go in with concealer, you can be a little bit more messier. And then with the foundation, because it all kind of blends out. Then if you were to go over your foundation, or even if you make a boo-boo, you can wipe it off. Now, I did prep my skin prior to doing this, so I'm not going barefaced. I do have moisturizer and primer on, just for anyone wondering. I like to really snatch that line right there, especially if I'm going to go under the product. Another really good contour pod is what I would call it, I guess. This is what this will be, a pod, I guess. Is the Fenty Beauty Cream. I get a lot of use out of this. Like, a lot of use, as you can tell. Like, she's been greatly loved. But like I mentioned before, I contour every time I put makeup on, so it's a normal routine for me. I'm going in with a JSC concealer. You just want to lay your concealer anywhere you're going to normally lay it if you was applying it after the foundation. If you have really heavy dark circled eyes, you might want to go over your foundation afterwards. Now I'm going to take my little blending brush, my blending sponge, and pat her out. And another good trick with this is, if you're doing this, you kind of save a little bit on your foundation, because you don't have to go as heavy with your foundation, because you get more coverage with your concealer and all, so you can kind of just touch up where it needs to be. But I'm a full coverage girl, so I go all ham. And see, if you get a shade too light for your concealer, I know I've said, like, how many times have I said also, right? But if you get concealer that's a little too light for you, this helps out a lot. And then I'm going to use my favorite foundation of all times, which is, of course, my NARS. Now, rule of thumb, if you are new at contouring, the oldest trick in the book is to use the 3. So you go in with a line here, and a line here. I usually tend to go right below my jaw. Well, right below my jaw, right below my cheeks. What am I talking about? This foundation goes a long ways. And you just want to pounce her in all over your face like you normally would. And if you want to skip under your eyes, you can, because you have that concealer there now. But this just makes it look more realistic. You know, it tends to look more blended better than if you went on top. And I always like to bring my foundation down my neck, because I am a two-tone chick. My face and stuff is always darker than my neck and everything, just because I don't get out in the sun like I should. But with this pandemic going on, it's kind of hard to go anywhere right now, right? Unless you're going to work. But they all see, like, how flawless it looks. And that's one thing I can say. Not to toot my own horn, because I'm really not trying to. But I do get a lot of compliments on how flawless my foundation looks. And I appreciate all of y'all noticing that, because I work my tail off for it. If you have darkness under your eyes and you want to brighten that up one more good time, just go in light-handed with your concealer. That was my dose of colors. And pat that right there. Now, I did hear that if you let your concealer sit a little bit, so say for instance, I put my concealer down first and then go in and cream contour everything and then go back and blend out my concealer, then it tends to thicken up a little bit from where it's sitting. So if your concealer might be a little too sheen, or you don't like the consistency of it and you want a little bit thicker, try letting it sit for a second and going in it that way. But do y'all see like the coverage of this? I'm gonna go off camera and I'm just gonna finish my base. Well, let me show y'all the final ordeal. But like, look at her, like, she looking good. She looking shiny, but she looking good. But that's what this baby right here gonna do. So I will be right back and I will show you. I'm back. So this is the complete look, all except the eyes. I did go ahead and do like snatch my brows a little bit, just because I didn't want to look like too rough coming back on here. I'm just going to add a little bit of sheen to my lips too. So, sorry about that. But do y'all see, other than my texture, do y'all see it, like how well this all comes together? Like, it looks really, really like you put a lot of work in it. And I did everything all but the powders. So the powders just set everything in place. On camera, y'all saw the action. Boom, dead, and done. Like, done, son. And it. So all you gotta do. It's really quick and easy. And like I said again, I do appreciate each and every one of y'all with all y'all's kind and sweet words. I see it, I acknowledge it, and I appreciate it to the max. Like, y'all are the best. Y'all know how to make a girl feel good about herself, because I've been trying. I've been working my tail off to try to improve on any way that I can. That way, I am coming to y'all professionally and as a friend, of course. Miss Felicity is getting close to that time for feeding, so sorry. Now, with the powders, you did see me go in with the Huda Easy Bake, and then I used the Becca Champagne Pop as a highlighter, which is gorgeous. I just got this in my Sephora haul. Look at her. Beautiful. And then I went in with my NARS Orgasm blush. It does have a little like shimmer to it, but I like that. And then for my bronzer, I used the Gigi Gorgeous Duo. And I just kind of mixed the two to get that perfect shade. There's the highlighter, and then that's the blush. The blush is very buildable, as you can tell. Like, I built it up a little bit. Kind of get into blushes a little bit more. I tend to steer away from them just because I'm so red normally, but then I don't want to flush myself out when I put all the products on my face. You want to give your face some dimension, so you know it's just. But look how much skinnier my face looks with it on there, and that has all to do with the contouring and the bronzing. Promise. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend it. If you have a round face, or if you have like triple chin like I do, because you know we all can't afford that facelift. But when you get close to it with some makeup, makeup's always supposed to be fun to make you feel good about yourself. Never do it for anybody else. Do it for yourself. That being said, I love y'all. I cannot wait to watch Jess and Kitty's videos. Like, I'm so stoked to do this collab with them. So beyond honored. And if you are coming from one of their channels, thank you so much for giving my channel a try. I really do appreciate each and every one of y'all to the max. And welcome officially to the Beauty Squad. That being said, I'll see y'all in the next video.